Lady Ningguang, are you here to inspect the goods in the warehouse? You may have to... Sorry, I won't be long. I'll...
Calm down. No need to panic.
Oh, you're just look... I haven't done anything. Have I? I mean, I don't think so. All right, the periodic clearances. Yeah, I make sure I post all the necessary notices. It used to be a huge problem, but with a bit of hard work, I've managed to reduce the amount of goods we need to clear out by at least half. It's hard to say. It really depends. Everyone has their own reasons. But as far as the warehouse is concerned, they all fall into these categories. Unclaimed goods. As for the damaged ones, I guarantee you it's nothing to do with if it sits there in the warehouse for too long.
So, have you cleared up?
I'm afraid we just finished clearing out all the big ones. But don't worry, Lady Ningguang. If you're here for an inspection, then I'm here to...
Hold on. Oh. I don't think he has quite grasped the nature of this situation.
Lady Ningguang, I had a quick run through the list and cleared out some more items. Please.
Let me see here. Soggy food, an odd shoe, a broken mirror. It's a shame we missed the last clearance. We're down. So, take this wooden toy, for example. The wood is good quality. If you took it apart, there's quite a number of useful everyday objects.
Huh? Well, sure. Take whatever you want.
Great. This is going well. Yes. And once we're done...
I have no idea what's going on here, and I'm not about to ask either.
Lady Ningguang, welcome to my humble
Actually, today's a little different.
Just take a look. What for? Oh, I see. I mean, I can take them. I have a few regular customers I can talk to, but...
What's wrong?
No, it's... so... I'll give you 150,000 mora.
Oh, well...
No worries. If that figure's not what you had in mind, I can...
What are your thoughts? Yes. At most, these...
Huh? Wait. And specifically... I thought that was all code for some kind of inspection or something.
It appears so. Let's try something else. As long as... If I wasn't Ningguang, ghosts on our... And you likely wouldn't be willing to...
To be completely honest...
This goes against the rules we set for ourselves at the start. Are there any other ways for adventurers to make mora besides their remuneration from the guild? Great. I don't mind. Let's give it...
You two have a good one.
It's raining. This must be the place. Let's do this.
Shine down! You're toast!
Ugh, you wait. It feels like it's been a... The feeling of creating your wealth with your own two hands is just as exhilarating. Yes, I'd say so. Everything starts out small. And let's not forget, we started with no initial capital. It's reasonable to expect building something from nothing. In any case, the sight of Mora has always had a way of improving my mood, no matter what the sum is. I intend to. This time, let's try some...
Your life is mine! Don't waste my time. Inazuma shines eternal! Ha!
Another satisfying haul. That's very kind of you. But I know I'm no match. For me, a battle is just a form of exercise. Oh, wait. Oh, no, not yet. Hey, look! What's that hole in the ground? Oh, I see. So if we catch it, there's more for the taking? Oh, how quaint. That was your Beto impression, was... Well, I'm afraid... Come on. Let's go get this... There it is! After it! Goodness, this reminds me of... But we didn't let it slip away. And the hall... Let's see. We can't do any serious business with this amount of starting capital. We need... Actually, now that you mention it, Wangshu Inn is right there. But, same thoughts here. After how hard we worked. In which case, I think I'll take this opportunity to... Yes, but the rule of the game is no fishing rods allowed. Come on. Let's go down. This should be enough. Let's head back to land and grill them. Here, have a taste of... A fresh catch can go straight on the grill with minimal preparation and it tastes... It's a little charred. That's on purpose. Normally, I have to make a special request to the chef if I want it to taste like this. I'm okay. Back in the day, I had to hurry home after work to do my household chores. Then in the evening, it was out to the night. I was always meticulous with the most menial of tasks. But by the same token, she didn't love the idea of me leaving home and starting my own business. She thought it was just an unnecessary risk when I could just carry on helping out at home instead. You'd be more likely to see me pulling up outside Wanmin restaurant and selling grilled tiger fish from a food cart. My childhood memories run deep. They are confined to the water, and yet they live free. It is. I have greatly enjoyed. When I think back on all my hard work in the past, it motivates me. That sounds. But a word of warning.
Before I get into, as a member of the Liyue Qixing, my usual job is to be, for example, arranging her daily schedule. You misunderstand me.
Baisha has always been very passionate about her work. I'm sure she was simply trying to share some of her.
Back to the topic at hand. Bai Xiao and Bai Wen handle tasks that require enormous experience. I can go through the methods I use and give you some pointers based on all in a day's work for the traveler, Great, then I'll skip them. Currently, there are 133 items that have yet to be scheduled. Yes, I did try to make a start in advance. I'll go through the most important items with you in more. First is the periodic meeting with the representatives of the 8 trades. After that, fielding opinions on revisions, then a discussion with Lady Kuching on issues relating to time restrictions on land conveyance. Right after that, there's... Yes, you do. To the uninitiated, scheduling you need to take travel time into account, along with a whole spectrum of ample knowledge of all outside factors that may weigh upon your plan A. I assume this is all making sense. Unless you had any other questions at this point? Good. Then let's press on. We're tight on time here, and there's a lot. Already? Wow.
Wonderful. Then I'll be counting on you to provide my schedule. I'm grateful for your assistance. Now, if anything else is unclear...
Take care, Lady Ningguang. Good. You factored in both priority and efficiency. Excellent work. You've got quite a knack for this. Please be here at the Jade Chamber tomorrow morning before Lady... With you helping out here, we will be... I hope so too. You...
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well? There's nothing to worry about. We just need... Now then, this item 1. Lunch at Leolie Pavilion with Miss... Ah, yes. I remember the No, someone I've never met before. Today... She's paying a high price for my time. And Otherwise, tens of millions of Mora is rather a high price for lunch. That's right. Even at this price, there is no shortage of people willing to pay for a lunch To be clear, I've never had any hand in setting the price. Time is very valuable to me, so when I first came up with the idea, gradually it developed into a lucrative business. Yes, that sums it up very well. Most people looking to buy... Naturally, for anyone looking to make a profit in a complex market, As for how much my insight is worth in terms of Mora, everyone has their own idea. You are a very lucky person, you know. In the hands of a professional business person, the kind of information you'll be exposed to would be worth... Well, there's no need to be nervous, of course. Did you organize this entire breakfast? Please, sit. Have a taste of the Jade Chamber's chef's... What do you think? Is the food to your Don't forget we have a lunch later. Still, I'm happy to see that you approve of my culinary tastes. On occasion, usually everyone is too busy for a breakfast also isn't usually so lavish, hence my surprise when we got... I actually thought you had cooked it all yourself. Relax, I'm just joking. You willingly took this work on, knowing that it would be tedious, and you have worked. Treating you to some food is but a small token of our appreciation. Breakfast sets the tone for the rest of the day. If you wake up to the same monotonous meal each day, you will start to feel fatigued even before you start working. Well, I'm done eating. I have some preparations to make first. Could you bring my clothes to my room, please? I need a change of mood, and who knows? Perhaps you will have a I already instructed Longyang to have my outfit ready. Thank you.
Hello, how may I help? Ah, yes, of course. Please. Here you are. Please give this to Lady Ningguang. Yes, this whole room is full of Lady Ningguang's personal... Lady Ningguang asked us to rearrange this room recently. We're currently right in the middle of that, so... Anyway...
Did you get it? Ah, this is the one. I believe you've seen this outfit before. It's one of my favorites. I don't think I asked you what you thought of it at the time, though. What do you think? Be honest. Phew. Thank you. Knowing that it has your seal of approval makes me feel much more self-confident. Oh, then it's mere flattery. You pick your moments to wisecrack, don't you? I never knew you had such a mischievous side. All right, let's head to Liali Pavilion.
Lady Ningguang.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
No, not at all. I know that you...
Great. Well, this is the Traveler. She happened to be in Liyue Harbor today. So I invite... Do you mind if she sits with us?
No, not at all. On the contrary, I'm honored. What a surprise to be dining with the... I've always been fascinated by you and your adventures. There's so many questions. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Luo Qiao, a businesswoman. I work mostly in the... That's what I wanted to ask Lady Ningguang for some... So...
Rumors? About what exactly?
You know, the rumors about the two of you, Lady Ningguang and the Traveler, having a closer than average relationship. You haven't heard? Come on, you must know that Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. That obviously. And if you didn't have some sort of special relationship, why would she invite you to this lunch right after finding out that you were back in Liyue Harbor?
Interesting. Yes, The Traveler is a national hero in Liyue whose actions have... Even putting aside my official status as one of the Liyue Qixing.
Oh, yes. Oh, there is nothing unusual about it at all.
You're comparing apples and sunsettias there. I've missed out on a number of extremely promising investment opportunities thanks to...
Investment opportunities? Oh, do you mean the luminescent spine business? I hear that...
No, something else. All the talk...
Oh, but isn't there some new technology from Fontaine that...
If it were really that profitable, those in the know would have kept it as quiet as possible. You have to wonder, if the news is spreading like wildfire, who's fed? I had my secretary do some analysis. The current price of luminescent spines far exceeds the... So I would advise you to be cautious.
I see. Well...
In my opinion, there are many people around with ulterior motives. Long term, it's very difficult to say. But I believe there's too much uncertainty.
You think so too, huh? Okay, got it. If that's what both of you... Maybe it'd be a better choice to invest this money... Lady Ningguang, thank you so much.
Good. I'm glad I could be of some help.
Now I see why you were able to become the most successful business person in Li. You think clearly, you are very knowledgeable, and you keep yourself well in...
You've been listening for a while. Are you getting bored? Has it sparked an interest in the business world for you? That means you also have a good head on your shoulders, and the ability to learn rapidly. If you are in need of Mora, you should absolutely consider doing...
I won't take up any more of your time. Thank you.
See you next time! Right then. Lunch is over. I assume you have something planned next? I'm a little concerned about the auction. Yes, you're right. Whatever. In that case, what's next on the schedule? Ah, okay then. Yeah, let's go to Mingxing Jewelry first. I need to pick... Hello. I'm here to collect the item.
Ah, Lady Ningguang. One moment, please.
Very good. Don't rush now. Please, handle it. Yes, you probably imagine that Mingxing Jewelry deals exclusively in expensive luxury goods. The workers here are very skilled, so this time, though, I just had them do a simple repair.
Lady Ningguang, your comb has been fixed. We did everything we could to restore it to its original condition.
That's fine. Thank you for your hard work. Yes, though it is something very precious to one of my informants often provide me with extremely important... Trust is of far greater importance than profit. It's understandable to think that way. But things are a little different with these particular informants. And this only makes me all the... Thank you for the repair, Xingqi.
Oh, don't mention it.
Let's go and meet them.
Auntie Ningguang! Hi, Auntie Ningguang!
Hello, my dears. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Yes, indeed. And they are some of my... I didn't want to involve them in intelligence gathering for me at first. It turned out that they delivered the goods and thoroughly enjoyed them. So?
Great! Mom and Dad have taken me on loads of cool... But you didn't do your homework, did you? Yeah, but it's not my... You still gotta try. Like teacher says, Liyue Harbor is in a new age now, and we've got a really important part to play.
This new age started after that great battle, you know. Well, this is a dramatic change. Unique in all of the millennia of Liyue's history. Everyone is eager... What about you, Nan Nan? You...
I'm fine.
Oh yeah, I just remembered. A load of... Yeah, that's right. All the merchants were there, and it was really noisy. And then the...
Oh, I see. That'll be the fishing boats coming back from the open ocean.
Yep. I made sure to look at the waterline, just like you said.
My goodness. Well, it sounds like they made quite... The heavier the boat, the lower the hull sits in the water. How deep a fully loaded vessel will sit in the water varies from ship to ship.
Since Auntie Ningguang taught me how to do...
A few days ago, they said that when they get here?
Oh, really? Who did you hear this from? Do you remember? All right, never mind.
Are you okay? You're usually the one that talks the most. What's gotten...
It's okay. Don't be upset.
It's my comb.
Of course I did. If I make...
Thank you, Auntie Ningguang.
It was just a small favor,
But they said you'd be too busy to remember about a...
They?
Uh-oh.
It's all right. Don't worry.
Yeah, Auntie Ningguang's not...
I'm sorry. That thing about the luminescent spines wasn't something I heard. I told them I didn't want to lie to Auntie Ningguang, but, then they bought me a new comb, and I'm sorry. I'll give them the comb back right away. No comb is...
I know how much it means to you. It was a gift from your mom before...
Yeah, it was. I'll be extra careful with it from now...
I must say, this is most... How about this? You tell me where those two people are.
Okay. They're...
All right, then.
Are you gonna go punish the bad guys?
Now, this is a grown-up situation. Oh, I'm just going to have a polite discussion with those two grown-ups about what they're allowed to do and what they're not. Hey.
Don't you think that kid's gonna fluff her lines? Also, let's be...
Yes, I know. But we didn't have any other options. Try not to... Ningguang adores that kid. She's not gonna get all suspicious just because her
It sounds like you underestimated me.
Lady Ningguang?
You knew how important that comb was to Nan Nan, and you exploited that fact to... You coached a child to lie, made her betray her own innocence.
Sorry, Lady Ningguang, we...
That's not the point. Business is business. And at some point, we're all trying to get the... But you cannot put Mora above all else. You cannot go exploiting children for profit.
It was hardly our first choice either. We've been business partners for years now. We've gotten by. When we heard about the movement in the luminescent spine market, we thought... So we stocked up a huge stash of luminescent spines and watched as the price went up and up.
But we waited and waited, and this mystery merchant from Fontaine never... Suddenly, everyone with luminescent spines was running for the exit, selling as fast as they could, but...
Oh yeah! As soon as Lady Ningguang makes a move, if we don't sell the goods, we're both bankrupt.
To be brutally honest, we took out a loan and made a speculative investment is not a sob story. But not everyone has the capability to make rational decisions. Greed, a lust for wealth, and impatience can all cloud your judgment. Do you now realize how dire the consequences of wild speculation can be?
100%. We've both barely slept in days. We begged people to take our stock off our hands.
We messed up. The savings we worked so hard our whole lives to build up,
Well, I can take your luminescent spines off the portion of what I pay that exceeds the average price of luminescent spines in the past. You will...
Huh? But that means our...
Then you're free to find another willing buyer. But If you're seriously still insisting on turning a profit under these
Lady Ningguang is right. Let's swap the goods for cash and use it to pay.
Yes.
I have no particular need for luminescent spines. But I'm quite sure.
Okay, so,
No need to hurry. Our deal is you took advantage of a child, and you are. This is an opportunity for you.
Oh, okay.
Come on, let's go.
Who's that skulking around?
We're back. Everything's all sorted.
Huh? Oh, it's those two.
I'm sorry, Nan Nan. I was lying to you when I told you that Lady Ningguang wouldn't fix your comb. I was completely in the wrong, and I promise I'll never do anything like this again. Can you find it in your heart to forgive me?
What do you think, Auntie Ningguang?
I think it should be your choice, and yours alone.
Well, since it's all sorted out now and nothing super bad happened, I guess. But we can't just let them off. We gotta show.
That's true. I've
made up my mind. I want them to come play with us. Yeah! Now we have a great idea. Let's go.
Wait a second.
Nope. No waiting.
So full of. Yes, of course.
Huh?
Join the Adventurers Guild.
Let me guess what you're thinking. You're thinking that there's not a huge difference between me turning these children into my informants and the actions of those. They were completely different when they'd run away as soon as they saw me, or they'd be shaking with nerves and unable to speak. But gradually, they stopped seeing me as. For my part, I did my utmost to fulfill. I played games with them, but I also taught them observations. Now, they're much further ahead in their studies, and far more. I think that this is beneficial to them. Yes, I never had the chance to receive a good education as a child. That's why I hope to teach the. Someday they may realize that not everything is a win. When that happens, they will be ready to face the world head-on and become exceptional businessmen and women. I will one day die. New Qixing will replace the old. I hope the name Ningguang will live on. But not as a person. If I can pass on everything I have learned, I can create a legacy.
Come on, Auntie Ning. We're not gonna wait forever.
Coming! Come on, let's enjoy this while we can. Sorry to have kept you waiting.
No, no, not...
Great. This is the trap. She happened to be in Leo. Do you mind if she's...
No, not at all. I've always been... Oh, I'm Luo Qiao. That's what I wanted to ask Lady Ningguang.
Rumors?
You know, the rumors about the two... You haven't heard? Come on, you must... And if you didn't have some sort of special relationship...
Interesting. The Traveler is a national... Even putting us...
Oh, yeah.
You're comparing... I've missed out on a number...
Investment opportunities?
No, something else.
Oh, but isn't there some new technology?
If it were really that profitable, I had my secretary do some analysis, so I would advise...
I see.
In my opinion, there are many people around. Long term, it's very difficult.
You think so too, huh? Okay, got it. Maybe it'd be a better choice. Lady Ningguang.
Good. I'm glad.
Now I see why you were able to become... You think clearly. You are very knowledgeable.
You've been listening for a while. Are you... Has it sparked an interest in the business world for you? Ah, so you want to be my competitor. Well then. Or how about this? I'll invest in you early on.
I won't take up any more of your time. Thank you.
See you next time. I'll look forward to hearing good news from you soon. Right then. Lunch is over. I assume you have something planned next? Although, I'm a little concerned about the auction. Good, then let's do that. So, even though my come on. The auction is...
Lady Ningguang,
I couldn't help but feel a little...
we're about ready and people are starting to arrive.
Very good. I think I'll hook...
Huh? You want to...
Yes. Just in case...
Then we'll leave the auction itself to you. But we'll be sure...
Have you attended an auction before? Well, would you like to participate this time? You don't have to bid, of course. Just... All right then. Feel free to take a look around the venue before it kicks off. Check out the items up for bidding and see if there's anything you might be... It's about time to start. Find yourself somewhere to sit and we'll kick things off. Yes? What is it? That's for you to make a considered judgment on. It's precisely what makes auctions so... Until the bids exceed the value of the item you're after, you can keep raising the price. Perhaps this does not result in what you might call a fair price. Yes, you The first lot is a teacup from my personal collection. Bids starting at 10,000 mora. That's 10,000 mora for the teacup.
20,000!
30,000!
50,000.
80,000! 80,000 over here!
I'll raise that to 100,000!
120.
All right, 150,000. Anyone else want to keep...
150 once?
170.
180,000.
180 once? 180 twice? 180. Sold!
Yeah, it's mine now.
Okay then. Moving straight on to... You seem to be getting quite into it. What a shame that you didn't... Of course it did. That's because I didn't come here. I'm sure you must find it quite odd that all these everyday... Since you're curious, why not go and talk to the buyers?
Huh? You want to know? Well, it's pretty obvious. Sure, the item may look pretty ordinary, but that's probably just because I'm not... But I figured I'd buy it first, then go get it appraised by an expert. Then I'll be rich.
Today wasn't my day. There were too many bidders, and they all... I guess I'll just have to wait for the next auction.
I may have paid an arm and a leg for this, but in the end, I got the result I wanted. Nothing of Ningguang's could ever be overinflated. I'm far from the only buyer who believes that owned by Ningguang is worth paying a premium for.
Well, did you find the answer yet? That's certainly part of it, but every bidder will have... Despite this, they were all willing to pay very dearly for them. You'll see shortly. The one who spent them... If all I wanted to do was make some quick mora by exploiting their blind faith... Every participant in this auction was handpicked by me.
Lady Ningguang, something doesn't... As unlikely as this sounds, and please forgive me for even bringing it up, but I had to ask. You weren't selling counterfeits today.
Counterfeits? Absolutely not. What? They are simply ordinary items. And there was no coercion.
Because we trusted you! Everyone knows that you love Mora, but we also know that you made your fortune through honest means. As opposed to...
You seem to have entered into dangerous linguistic territory there. Of course, if you have any genuine grievances about...
You... Fine. Yes, technically, it was all legitimate. But if word gets out about today's auction, people are gonna start seeing you as a con artist. I guess what I'm saying is
Let me answer that with a question. You claim that you were willing to pay a...
What do you mean?
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps it could be something to do with a lost item from the original Jade Chamber collection that has... When the Jade Chamber fell, countless valuable items from my collection plunged into the sea. A considerable number of these made their way back into Liyue Harbor through means
Wait, you mean...
Yes. Everyone attending the auction today, or to put it another way, they were all people who have had a taste of something that was so I ask you again. Your high bidding price was... The sole reason I held this auction is to reclaim my... If you are willing to return what is mine...
All right, you drive a hard bar. I'll go and get it right.
Despite his bad attitude, he cooperated in the end. The issue was that all items of mine that have been fished out of the sea have changed hands numerous times already. I could have bought them back, but it's not in my nature to pay twice for the same thing. After making some inquiries, I found them to be most uncooperative. So I had to resort to this auction to finally put a stop to all... I just wanted my... At most, a little childish perhaps. Which is... What do you think it was about the Jade Chamber that defeated Osile? Well, I think it was a combination of the weight and the energy it contains. Its great weight meant that it hit Osile with incredible force, while the energy within triggered that every piece of the Jade Chamber, from the stone walls and wooden beams, down to... But in the end, they became objects of merchants. It's hard not to get a little irked thinking about it. Thank you for understanding. Now I've got one of my items back. Let me show you what makes it so... The secrets of history shine through in the relics that survive.